You know, we all have these huge dreams, right? But how do we actually make them happen? Today, we're going to dig into this idea called the architecture of quiet growth to figure that out. So let's just jump right in with a question that I think hits home for a lot of us. Why is it that our biggest, most exciting dreams so often just stay dreams? Why do they feel so stuck? Well, it really boils down to this one simple, kind of frustrating thing. We all want the amazing result, right? We see that finished cathedral in our minds, but we just don't want to lay that first single boring brick. And this slide, I think this just lays it out so perfectly. Look at the left side. That's the dream we're sold. You know, these huge dramatic moments, these grand gestures, instant success. But the reality? It's over there on the right. It's built in the quiet, totally ordinary days through all the small, consistent things that nobody is ever gonna see. And that's where this whole idea of quiet growth comes in. It's kind of like a giant redwood tree. You don't see it shoot up overnight. Its real strength comes from this slow, totally invisible process of its roots just spreading a little bit, day after day after day. That's the whole philosophy here, building something massive through tiny daily actions. Yeah, and this quote just nails it, doesn't it? Real progress isn't some big show you put on for everyone. It's the silent, steady work you do when it's just you, when no one's watching. So here's the thing you've got to remember. Real discipline isn't built when things are exciting. It's forged when you show up, even when it feels boring, when progress feels impossibly slow, and when nobody even notices what you're doing. I mean, that's where most people give up, right? And that's exactly where the magic is. Oh, and this is a total game changer for how you think about things. So many of us get the order wrong. We want the results before we've built the habits. We want people to trust us before we've even been consistent. But the right path, it flips all of that. You start with the habits, which builds consistency, which absolutely requires patience. The success, the trust, the results, they all follow that, not the other way around. Okay, so what does this actually look like day to day? It's about building with what we can call daily bricks. It's about those small choices. Every single day, you get to choose. Am I going to make an excuse, or am I going to put in the effort? Am I going to scroll on my phone, or am I going to read just a few pages? Each one of those little choices, that's a brick you're laying for your future. And look, the key here is that it's not about being perfect. It's just about showing up. Every single time you do the thing, especially on the days you don't feel like it, you're basically sending a memo to your future self. You're saying, hey, I'm serious about this. This is real. You see, what's so powerful about this is you're not just building whatever it is you're building trust. And it all starts with just keeping the promises you make to yourself. Then you learn to run on discipline, not motivation, because motivation comes and goes. When you repeat that over and over, your actions become predictable. And that predictability, that's what trust is made of. Okay, but we all know it's not that easy, right? There's always something that gets in the way. There's this quiet, really powerful force working against all this, and it's the whisper of tomorrow. And this enemy, it doesn't just show up and announce itself. It doesn't arrive with trumpets and a big declaration. No, it's way, way sneakier than that. It's just this quiet little voice, a subtle suggestion in the back of your mind that's just so easy to go along with. And what does it say? It's always the same old trick. It says, hey, don't worry about it today. You can always start tomorrow. It tries to convince you that skipping just this one time is no big deal. What's the harm? It's just one day. It's not going to make a difference in the long run. But that is a lie. And here's the truth you have to cling to. One day always matters. Always. Because the real power here is in the compounding effect of every single day. I mean, just think about how it snowballs, right? That one single day that didn't matter, it turns into a week, and those weeks pile up into years, and before you know it, those daily habits you chose, or didn't choose, they become your life. So yeah, those tiny things you do today, they might feel totally insignificant right now. It's like starting a tiny little snowball at the top of a huge mountain. At first, it's nothing, but you just keep it rolling, and with time, it picks up more and more snow, more momentum, until it's this massive, unstoppable force. So what's the reward? What happens when you actually fight off that whisper and stick with it? Well, that's when you get to the payoff. That's the part where all your quiet, consistent work starts to speak for you. And this is what you get. Eventually, you don't have to talk about what you're doing anymore. Your progress does the talking. The trust you've so carefully built starts to open doors you didn't even know were there. The discipline you practiced becomes like armor that protects you. And that huge dream, the one you started with one tiny brick, it's finally standing tall for everyone to see. So, if you take away just one thing from all of this, let it be this. Absolutely 100% dream big. Have a massive vision for your life. But please, don't forget that the only way to get there is by paving the road with all those small, simple daily habits. And that leaves us with one last really important question. It's for you. Forget about tomorrow. Forget about next week. What is the one small, quiet action that you are going to take today? So I'm just going to leave you with this last thought. The world has room for your dreams, however big they are. So don't be small. Go build it, one quiet action at a time.